Hello everyone, my name is Derek P. Fields. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. The channel where literally I will do everything. So my channel does consist of everything. So I just got to say this. I was debating on whether or not to say this or not, but if you subscribe to my channel, which I do appreciate, just know that there's no telling what you're going to get from me. So the title and the intro pretty much says it all. Sports, hair loss, exercise, everything. So just keep that in mind before you hit that subscription button. But if you think that you would be interested in my content, then by all means, hit that subscription button. Okay, I got that off my chest. So here we go. You know, I was coming home from work and I don't listen to 97.1 The Ticket, but I caught a glimpse, a snippet of a show they did the other day. It was yesterday. And they were talking about, people were calling in and talking about Matthew Stafford. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today, and I don't know if this video will get out tonight or it might get out tomorrow, but we know that Matthew Stafford is not going anywhere. Now, there's been a lot of complaining about him from Lions fans in particular, but let's be real and let's be clear. The Lions are not going to get a better quarterback. If somebody did take Matthew Stafford, they could probably get a few draft picks for him. But just think about it. Who are they going to have at QB? So we might as well take the foot off the throat of Matthew Stafford, because in addition to the hefty contract, what other choice do the Detroit Lions have? You've invested 10 years into this man, and there's no viable option out there anywhere else. And I believe that if the Lions did draft a quarterback, if you think about it, the Lions don't have success like other teams do when it comes to drafting a quarterback. Matthew Stafford came in. I don't think he played right away. It has been a decade, but I don't think he played. I think John Kitna was playing at the time, and he wound up coming in eventually. I believe, I haven't checked. I'm just going off memory, but I believe that he came in and wind up taking over for John Kitna. But you're asking for somebody to be Sam Darnold or somebody to be whatever the goofball is for the Cleveland Browns, and Jared Goff and all them other guys. And I don't remember if he started when he came in, but if you look at Sam Bradford, which I want to say Sam Bradford came out the year after Stafford, Stafford has proved to be pretty decent. And Lions fans, the thing about Lions fans is we have zero tolerance for loss. We have zero tolerance for rebuilding. We don't want anything to do with that. We want to, when it comes to the Detroit Lions, we want to win. The city of Detroit, not only do they want to win, but they deserve a win. So let's take the throat off Matthew Stafford, because if you think about it, first of all, what are they going to do with him? Who's going to take that monster contract? There been some. Here's how I feel about the Jacksonville rumor that was floating around last week after the Thanksgiving loss, is that I believe that there was some actual legitimacy to that rumor. The thing is, the Lions would no doubt have to draft a quarterback and start all over, or get somebody, maybe a backup or trade for somebody. Minnesota, I don't know what they did with Kirk Cousins, but we all kind of knew that was a bad idea, because he's kind of like the Matthew Stafford of Washington, but Matthew Stafford is a much better quarterback. What I mean by that is he failed to consistently produce, but they paid him all that money. I mean, so the reason that I wanted to make this video is 97.1 The Ticket. They had some pretty good points, and it brought me up to some questions. And I was like, you know what? Let me make a video about this, because I want to ask the YouTube community, those of you who are subscribed to me because of sports, we got some things going on. This channel might be taken in a different direction. I'm still going to be about everything, because that's what I do. That's who I am. Depending on how this thing goes over the next couple of months or years, I might be, akin to starting another channel, either for hair loss, exercise, sports, whatever. But this is who I am. I'm all over the place. So if you got that type of personality, you like my content, you like my personality, then stick around. But we'll see how this thing goes. Take this whole thing into a different direction. But I saw an article the other day. It's just so much to talk about. It really is. I'm thinking about doing like a weekly wrap-up show of the games, the Lions, all of that stuff. But other than Matthew Stafford being the only viable option, who else do we have? And what do you guys think of? Would you take Mike McCarthy over Matt Patricia? So let's say that Jim Caldwell, they said, you know what? I'm going to keep him one last year. We're going to give you one more shot. We went 9-7. You have more wins than losses. I'm going to give you one more year. Let's say the Lions went 4-12 and Caldwell's out the door. Would you get Mike McCarthy? Question to YouTube land, to my subscribers, unsubscribers, non-subscribers. Would you get Mike McCarthy? They had people calling in the show talking about fire Matt Patricia, get Mike McCarthy. Now, here's how I feel about this. And, this is open discussion. So please, by all means, leave it in the comments. This is my opinion, but I do want to hear yours. Here's my thing about Matt Patricia. We know about I told you guys, look back at the real reason the Detroit Lions are losers. And I told you they were going to hire Matt Patricia. Mike McCarthy is proven. Okay, Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Famer first ballot, okay? And he acted like a diva. The rumor around the mill is that he got Mike McCarthy fired. Now, in the sense of he just gave up on him. You can watch any news media, sports outlet, they're going to say the same thing. But Mike McCarthy is proven. Anybody who comes from the Bill Belichick coaching tree fails. And Matt Patricia right now is no different. Also, we have to talk about just people are going hard on the Lions. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm getting tired. I was watching NFL Countdown. And I might talk for a little while, but I'm looking at my clock to see. I was watching NFL Game Day Prime. And Deion Sanders, LT, and Shannon Sharp were talking about how the Rams were tested. So Shannon Sharp tested against the Lions. So Shannon Sharp says it was like a test. And Deion and LT quickly say, this wasn't no test. It was like a quiz. After Shannon already said Detroit wasn't very good. But these last 2 weeks since Thanksgiving has just been, if you're a Detroit Lions fan, I don't know about y'all, but this particular year stabs more than others. It really does. We're used to going through this, but this year is like somebody is stabbing us. The Lions are consistently losers, and they have not. It was another article on ESPN. It's a guy for ESPN. His name is Michael Rosenstein or something like that covers the Detroit Lions for ESPN. And he wrote an article about how the Lions had not won in a quarter century. And just how miserable this franchise has been. So are the players in Detroit really buying into the Patriot way and Matt Patricia? As of right now, it doesn't seem like it. Matthew Stafford, in my opinion, is turning out to be Aaron Rodgers in a sense that him and Patricia are not getting along. Patricia's way is not working for anybody in Detroit as far as the players. And I think that Detroit is soft. Matt Patricia has the chance to be the anomaly. He has the chance to prove that the Bill Belichick coaching tree is not a disaster. It's not where nobody is successful. They try to bring that mentality to the other teams, and it doesn't work. And with the Detroit Lions, it's not working. So would you get Mike McCarthy? I'm not even going to lie, man. I probably would fire Matt Patricia and get Mike McCarthy. I'm just going to keep it real because Mike McCarthy is proven. Matt Patricia came out of, he's a rocket scientist and all this stuff. Now, listen, you win, it's all good. You don't, and it's not. Now, this is his first year. Yeah, but I'm just tired of making excuses for the Detroit Lions. I'm tired of making excuses for the choices that the Fords make, the choices that Bob Quinn is making, the choices that Jim Bob Cooter is making. Now, Jim Bob Cooter is going to get fired. There's no way. When the fans cry loud enough, it happens. They wanted Jim Caldwell out. Now they want JBC out. He's gone. Guaranteed. End of the season, Black Monday, he will be on the list. I'm tired, guys. And I just kind of want to know how y'all feel about the Detroit Lions and the future of this franchise. Because it is so much that we could talk. We could literally talk every day about a different aspect, and how, just think about it, how the game of football is 16 games that you wait probably about 8 months for. From the end of the season, from the Super Bowl to the start of the season is 6 months as far as the games being played. But you've got the new league year, free agency, the draft, and then it's the heat of the summer, and then we finally roll around back to school. And now the Lions season was over Monday Night Football when they lost to the Jets. They tried to lull us back to sleep with the win over the Patriots, and we all fell for it. But I'm just tired. It's becoming painful for me to think of how you have to go another January, another February, another March, all the way to September just to see if your team, how good they are. These 16 games, that's all you get. Every year, 16 games. That's all we get. And they're a big deal. This is the only sport where your team could lose 2 games and the season be over before it even starts. But guys, I don't know what the Lions have in store. But I would get Mike McCarthy. I'm not even, listen, thumb up, thumb down, leave your comments in. I enjoy talking about this stuff because it's hot. Detroit fans are passionate. I've never had so much interaction in my comment section. But it's painful. It's been a quarter century since we got a win, since we won a division. This year, as a matter of fact, 1993, I was starting high school. That's the last time the Lions did something. Think about it. It's crazy. 2 years ago, we were talking about Matthew Stafford being an MVP. And he didn't get any love that year. And then he fizzled out at the end of the year. It's a bad year. It's a miserable time to be a Detroit Lions fan. And it's just sad. So anyway, guys, I'll just close this video by saying the Lions, we had a long season. It's not even over, and we're talking about the offseason. That's how you know when your team is just horrible. It's not even the offseason, and we still got 4 games left, and we're talking about next year. I don't know about you guys. I am sick of that. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm tired. I don't want them to tank. I don't want them to lose. At this point, though, I don't care if they lose or win. It doesn't matter. Right now, the Lions had the 5th pick in the draft. The 5th pick in the 2019 NFL draft. Pick number 5. That's 4 spots from being the number 1 overall pick, like they were when they got Matthew Stafford. Go back and look and see how many times the Lions have been in the top 10 draft since 1993. Maybe that'll be my next video. But anyway, guys, I'll conclude this video by saying that I appreciate all of my subscribers, everybody who takes the time to press play on my video and listen to me talk for tens of minutes at a time. And I'm thinking about upping the content. Well, I'm not thinking about it. I enjoy doing this stuff. And as you know, I do it for free. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy being interactive with you guys, but I want to take this thing to the next level. I really do. So my channel is everything. I can see during the NFL season, football predominantly take over. It's only so fast your hair could grow. We got the website. I'll probably start directing most of my attention to the People versus Hair Loss website, but it's only so fast your hair could grow. Exercise is great and stuff like that. So I'll probably do more reviews for fitness equipment, fitness supplements, stuff like that. the hair stuff, that's not going anywhere, but my channel is evolving. So if you would like to be part of that, stick around. But just know when you see the intro and it says hair loss, fitness, sports, everything, that's literally what my channel is about. Whatever I want to do is what I do. So if you enjoy one particular niche of content, then what I would do is ring the notification bell, but ring it where it's just, if you click the notification bell, but you only hit it once, you will get occasional updates from me. And if you hit it twice, then you'll get all updates from me. And what I think will happen is you will only get the content that you're interested in. That's what I believe will happen. Now, the reason that I'm saying this, guys, is that, I'm on a push for 1,000. And we're getting there. My channel has been around for 11 years. I've never really been that popular on YouTube. It's been a grind, and the grind is still going on. It has made me appreciate the struggle and the process of YouTube, and to actually have a loyal fan base. But I want to get there. And if you subscribe and then unsubscribe, which is fine, that's your business. But it's kind of like after the peak and valleys of multiple subscribers who just seemed like it was a spam bot or something, and then now you have people who leave, and there are some people that hide their subscriber count. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. I just want to be transparent with you guys that if you subscribe to my channel and you don't want to know, you don't literally want everything, then hit the button once, hit the bell once. If you do care what I do just because you like to see my face, I guess, then hit it, with the little 2 things around it. So as a matter of fact, if you hit the bell, I think it's something like options, and you go in and pick which one. The reason I'm saying this, guys, is because it's not out of desperation, because it is what it is. 1,000 subs ain't gonna make me no money. What it is it's like, I post a video and then somebody will leave, but it says it in the title. So if you don't literally want to see me if you're not interested, then don't hit the button. And I know this might backfire on me, but it is what it is, guys. So anyway, guys, it is Derek P. Fields. Thank you so much. Video ran a little long because I had some things I needed to say, but we're going to talk, man. Listen, the football season is we got a quarter of the season left, and we're going to talk about it. So if you like that and you want to hear what I have to say, stick around, hit the button. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's all good, whatever it is. So, but yeah, we about to do big things in 2019. We about to do big things. I got some stuff planned, big things, man. So shout out to all my Detroit YouTubers. Keep up the good work, and I will talk to you guys later. So Derek P. Fields is out. Peace. And listen, guys, sub if you want to, unsub if you want to. This will be the only time I say this, but I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. We ended the year, and this has been the year of transparency for me. So I'm as transparent as I can be. Hit the bell. Don't hit the bell. Subscribe, unsubscribe. The choice is yours. Captain Planet used to say, the power is yours. All right, guys.